Hold on, people. Here I come. I've got an important discussion we're going to have today. There's a follow-up video. Hey, how are ya? Follow-up video today to a video I made recently called like 7 bummers about being a plant-based eater or something like that. 7 things I don't like about being vegan, something along those lines. Today, now, in this moment, I'm going to give you the information on 7 things I like about being a plant-based eater. I got my list right here. See that? Okay. And I also got my coffee. Hold on. Ooh, powerful, powerful. I got this before we get started. This is important. I went to the Harvard bookstore years ago, before you were born, and I got this mug. See that? Called the Baffler. I don't know what that means. I saw the mug. I said, oh, the Baffler. Look at that. And I think it's some kind of defunct local newsletter or something. If you know what it is, I'd like to know. If you're a Baffler, part of the Baffler community, and you see this mug and you say, hey, that's our brand. Because I'm a marketer. I have an MBA in marketing. Nobody cares. But anyway, let's get on to the list here. All right, so 7 things I like about being a plant-based eater. Not in necessarily any order. Here's the first one I wrote down. No cross-contamination. Look, I'm a cook. I've been a cook since I was 9 years old. Long story, but I'm the cook in the house. And for years and years and years, I cooked meat, chicken, meat, fish, pork. And you have to be really careful when you're preparing those things, raw animal protein, because if there's something wrong with eggs, or another good one, you can cross-contaminate other food, right? So you got to use the knife. You're cutting up the chicken. You got to be careful. Put that over there in the safety bin. And when you're washing it, you can't splashy all over the place because you'll get that contaminant everywhere. You know what I'm saying. It's not the case with the plant-based eating. It's like, hey, keep that quinoa separate down in the other room till we isolate these beans. Don't let the quinoa and the beans, watch out, keep that sweet potato over at the neighbor's house out of the room until we've isolated these other plants. You don't need to worry about that. You don't. There's no cross-contamination or oogies that can get on anything because it's not like animal protein, where you got to be careful. So I really don't miss. I gotta wash the cutting board, have a separate cutting board, a separate knife, gotta isolate that, gotta wash my hands. Really, I don't have to do any of that now. It's nice. All right, thing number 2. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. What I'm about to say is very bold and might be startling to you, and it might be TMA. You ready? If you're on a plant-based diet after a while, your poo is fantastic. I mean, bloop, comes right out. No problem. And it's a tap, 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 and you're ready to go. There's no oil, there's no residue, there's no struggle. I'm telling you, comes right out like I don't know what. Like a missile out of a silo. In a good way, not in a bad way. Okay. Well, they call that plant-based poo brown gold. So there you go. Enough about that. Moving on. The third thing I wrote down here is that meat is so expensive. Go to the grocery store and you look at the price of meat and it's just astonishing. Like a cut of meat that you want to use for your family. Outrageous. If you go to a restaurant, it's outrageous. The plants are far less expensive. The overall. You get your beans and rice, you get tofu. It's less expensive. I mean, it's not like you can buy all those plants and vegetables and you're going to have a grocery bill, but you're not buying a cut of meat. You're not buying eggs. Don't get me started on the eggs. I don't eat eggs anymore, so I'm not dealing with any of that stuff. So it's less expensive, really, per meal to buy this thing. I'm sure some bright person out there is going to do a study and say, oh no, you're wrong, Joe, you're wrong. But for me, in my household, it's less expensive. And I walk by the meat counter and I look at the prices. I'm like, wow. And of course I look at all that delicious meat that I'm not eating anymore. Okay, next thing. You know, I have this, I call this one, the love is in the food. One problem is that you're going to be making your food. You're going to do a lot of cooking, washing, chopping, you saw the other video. But you then know what's going into the food, you know who's making it, and you put the love into it. You really do. It's not like you're going someplace else and you order something and it comes out and it's just a job to somebody. You're making your own food, you're setting it up nice, cutting it up the way you want it, preparing it the way you want it, arranging it the way you want it, the spice levels the way you want it. You really put the love in there. It's fantastic. It's a blessing. Okay, what's next? So, I recently did a video where I shared my blood work. So I've been on a plant-based diet for 5 years now. And I don't exercise as much as I should. And I'm not on any medication to lower my cholesterol. My blood work is terrific. And the only thing I did was cut out eating animal products. No butter, no eggs, no meat, no chicken, no dairy, no cheese. It's difficult, really a hardship to go without those things, and kind of not the best situation in many days because I'm craving all that stuff. But you go to the doctors and they check you all over and they say, oh, we're going to do some blood work for you. And the blood work comes back great. I mean, for a person in my age group at this point in my life, I should be having the kind of conversations with my doctor like, hey, well, yeah, you should probably be on a statin. But no, I'm not. None of that stuff. So, and I'll tell you something else too. Before I changed my diet, I was eating all kinds of meat, as an animal going by. Let's kill that, cook it up and eat it. Oh, bring on the animals. And my blood work was just going up. I was eating a lot of ice cream, a lot of cheese. I have a grilled cheese. Oh, somebody said grilled cheese. I had a moment. I was having one like every day. I was going to McDonald's 3 or 4 times a week. Oh, and my blood work was showing it. I was starting to get in that range where like, you're going to have to be on medication. You want to keep up that kind of lifestyle. But I'm not. I'm not on medication. My blood work is great. That's another benefit of being on a plant-based diet. Okay. This next one's a little subtle. Hard to explain. I just feel better. I know a lot of the plant-based people and the vegans, they say that, oh, you're going to feel better. How do you know? You're not me. But I tell you, I have to say I do feel better overall. There's some kind of weird like energy, or my blood's flowing differently, or my body just feels better. It doesn't help with my emotions or my my mental state or anything like that. I got all kinds of problems. I'm just kidding. Anyway, it doesn't help with that mental state, but it does help with the physical state. So yeah, I feel better. I do. I feel sort of lighter, less like I'm moving through fog or mud, and more like I've got the wind in my sails kind of thing. And it's good. Like I said, I don't exercise crazy, but if I have to run, catch something, or run away from something, and I'm thinking, I'm going to have a heart attack right now. I don't. I'm like, I run, and I'm fine. So, it's good. Okay, next thing. My hair, my skin, and my teeth. I mentioned this in another video. When I first started this, like 6 months into it, I felt my entire envelope was just better. And I was piling in, and still am piling in, the vegetables and the fruits and a lot of stuff I wasn't eating before. So my skin as an organ has just come alive. It's really wonderful. And my hair, I can feel my hair is just really also very alive, even though the hair is dead, I guess, whatever. It's very soft and wonderful and great. And my teeth and my gums are great. So my fingernails are kind of not, miraculously different in any way, but I don't know what that's up. But there are these benefits that sort of come in. And these are skin, hair, teeth. Okay, that's 7 things. that I like about being plant-based. So what I really, if you're still here, hey, you're still here? All right. Thank you. I think what I'd like to sort of plant in your brain is like, maybe, and I did this with another video, just like try it out. I'm not saying you have to switch over altogether. I'm not saying you have to do that. Just like identify a plant-based meal. You got 21 meals per week. Make one that plant-based meal. And just see how it is. See how it goes. See like, oh, am I going to die because I don't have enough protein in this meal? No, not the case. You won't. Just eat, if you don't like tofu, a lot of people don't like tofu. Go to a restaurant, try it out. Go to someone's house, try it out. If you don't like it, that's fine. But you can make lentils, you can make beans and rice, you can make something with quinoa and sweet potatoes and put some salad in there and chickpeas. You can do it. You can do it. You can come up with a plant-based meal and you can celebrate it. And if, like I said in the other video, like you eat that plant-based meal, you feel you need to drive down the street to get a cheeseburger, go ahead. At least you got the plant-based meal in you, and you tried it, and you get credit, and I'm proud of you. Well, have another sip of coffee. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. I make these videos for you. I want to help you. I want to get your mind going on certain things, and I'm grateful that you helped me throw another penny into the YouTube wishing well. Penny's going away. Maybe I should say coin. Thanks for helping me throw another coin in the YouTube wishing well. I wish for people to like, and I wish for people to subscribe, because that helps. And I hope I helped you, and off I go. Thank you so much. I'm proud of you. Do something nice for yourself. Do something nice for other people. And if you've got an army or a navy or a military, please use it for good. Don't be blowing people up. We've got enough of that. We don't need to be blowing people up. We need to go in the other direction. Okay, bye.